Flight Path, the podcast where we explore the journeys behind bold leadership, innovation, and lasting impact. Each episode, we sit down with leaders, innovators, and rule breakers who built their success by doing the work, learning the lessons, and sometimes ignoring the map altogether. Whether you're navigating leadership, healthcare, technology, entrepreneurship, or simply trying to figure out what's next without losing your mind, you're in the right place. Before we take flight, we'd like to thank our sponsor, eFax, helping businesses and professionals stay connected with secure, convenient document sharing. Fax online with eFax. Now fasten your seatbelts, adjust your altitude, and get ready for stories, insights, and conversations that just might change your course. Welcome aboard. This is Flight Path.
Hey everyone, it's Maitre, and welcome to Flight Path. I am here with
Marianne Chronister.
Man, I'm so excited. Fellow Bluebird leader, let's talk SOAR. Are you excited?
So excited. I lived in Austin for 10 years. Just moved away in June, which was exciting but bittersweet.
Yeah.
And I have a special connection to the Line Hotel as well.
Wow.
We had our pre and post wedding festivities there. So it's near and dear to my heart. So it feels a little full circle to come back in a professional sense.
That's awesome. And you're fairly new as Bluebird leaders. This is going to be your first SOAR conference?
This will be my first SOAR. I joined Bluebird Leaders shortly after last year's SOAR, and there was so much retrospective FOMO. Hearing everyone just talk about how amazing it was. And I knew, since October, November, that I would find my way to SOAR in 2026.
I love it. And you've been on a little bit of a journey, so to speak, yourself. We're both going to be moderating workshops at SOAR.
Yes.
What got you interested in doing that kind of thing?
Well, let's see. So I think what drew me to Bluebird Leaders was just the community and the supportive people. It kind of came across my desk, I guess you would say, and my teammates encouraged me to look into it. And I came to that first dinner in Austin and I was hooked. And from there, I think it's just kind of blossomed. It's helped me to blossom as a professional in my career as I've made these connections within the healthcare IT network. Yeah. And it feels pretty effortless when you're part of the Bluebird network because everyone is so welcoming. Rebecca has really, I feel like, taken me under her proverbial wing, if we're going with the Bluebird thing here. And just everyone is just so genuine. And I think that when you're in the company of smart, supportive people that want to uplift each other, yes, it's easy to say yes to opportunities. And so this is one of those opportunities where it wasn't really on my bingo card, but I am thrilled and honored to be participating and leading a session at SOAR.
Speaking of bingo card, I have a bingo card kind of question.
Okay.
What was your first job?
My first job was actually at Epic. First real job or first pre?
Let's do childhood job and then first professional job.
Sure. So my first childhood job, I worked at Limited 2.
Oh, wow.
So that's a fun throwback for us millennials in the room.
For those of people that don't know, what is Limited 2? It
was a girls clothing store.
Yeah.
And it was all the rage. And I worked there when I was 16, I guess, right when I turned 16.
Yeah.
And it was a really fun time because I had younger siblings. And so I was, dressing my little sister, but also the people that came into the store.
So fast forward, your first real job?
First real job was at Epic right after I graduated from undergrad. And I then kind of went on a journey around all sides of the table in the Epic healthcare space. So yeah. I worked at Epic as an implementer, then I was a consultant, and then I worked directly for an Epic health system as an analyst, and now I'm on the consulting side of things with Incisive Consultants, and we're an Epic-only consulting firm.
I love it. I love it. We got a smart one on our hands. All right. Follow me for a second, right? We're both going to be doing a workshop at SOAR coming up. Austin, which is kind of like we discussed, is kind of like where you grew up as an adult, right?
Yes, in a lot of ways.
So you're on your way to SOAR, you're in your car, you turn on the radio. What is the soundtrack to your life at this moment?
The soundtrack to my life at this moment.
What song?
Oh gosh. I'm not a good person to ask this question. I'm a big Swiftie.
Oh, it's fine.
And so I don't know that I have a specific song that comes to mind, but anything Taylor Swift. I've loving the new album, but I also like all the throwback jams too.
How does her song make you feel?
Well, it's Choose Your Own Adventure, Michael. There's a song for every feeling and every season. So so that's a little bit of a cop-out answer. But
Yeah. So that song would make you feel what?
as I'm driving to SOAR in
Yes.
Austin, I think right now in my life, the feelings I would describe are excited, empowered.
Yeah.
I think, I spent 5 or 6 years, I had 3 kids back to back. So I was really in the trenches with little kids, babies for several years. And really since joining Incisive, I felt like my youngest is now 3. So I feel like I'm kind of lifting out of that fog of early childhood motherhood. And I'm able to have a little more of the freedom to develop my career and to travel, do some more traveling, get out there, meet people, and really just crush it. And so I think, heading to SOAR, I think I would choose a song that reflects that energy.
I'm excited for you. I'm excited for this new phase of life, new career path, new organization that you're a part of, new skill set that you're exercising. It's really, really cool. Is there anything that you wish you would do sooner that you're experiencing now and like, hey, I wish I would have done this sooner?
Yes and no. I think part of me, I think the joy and satisfaction I'm finding with the work that I'm doing right now is so palpable that I'm like, why didn't I find this path sooner? However, I think that I'm a huge, whenever I tell people that are like looking for a new job or like friends that are job hunting, I'm like, nothing is ever a mistake. Everything, every choice, every path along your journey, every job experience is a building block in your career and what you're becoming. I can think back to jobs I've had that were extremely valuable and formative. And I can think back to jobs I had where I'm like, that wasn't the best fit. However, what I learned from that was that wasn't the best fit, right? And so then when I looked for my next thing, I'm making a more informed choice and more intentional choice about what I want and what I don't want. And so I think that it's not accurate. I don't regret anything about my path because it all led to exactly where I am at the right time.
Wow. A lesson learned is a lesson used. So good. So good. Thank you for that. Thank you for this interview.
No problem. Yeah. Anytime you want to just pull me in with 30 seconds notice.
Let's go.
I'm here.
You did amazing. You did amazing. Let's go.